That's huge. So that just wins us the game then, right? I'm gonna put it on this one actually. And I'm gonna just go like this. You have to do something. Like, it doesn't matter what they have. We have Deny and Nullify, so we end up just winning the game. Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're going to be showcasing a very interesting elusive deck, of course, which is Kennen Ahri with Elder Dragon. If there's one thing that I really like about Elder Dragon and his origin is how much it opens up like deck building space. There's so many cool decks that have come around because of the Elder Dragon origin. Now, I know it's a little bit controversial whether we should be able to do this where we only have one Elder Dragon, but I mean, honestly, I don't mind it. Like I haven't found this to be really OP. It's just like it's so nice. It's so nice to be able to open up this deck building space. And this deck kind of takes advantage of that. Now, granted, it's really only playing one card from Elder Dragon, and that's Burblefish, right? Like everything else here is cards from Ionia that we can just play even without having Elder Dragon in our region. But the good thing about Elder Dragon in this deck is that it's able to give your Burblefish and your Seinen those boons, and those boons can actually be really clutch at letting us push that extra damage that we need to be able to win the game. As you saw a little bit in the intro where we had that Seinen that had like that had the impact, right? So yeah, that's why I really like this deck. I think it's really fun, and it does really well against a lot of the slow Elder Dragon Morgana type of decks. It doesn't do as hard against aggro decks, of course, because he's always been like that. Elusives always struggle against aggro, but he does really well against slower decks, and that's why I think he actually is a pretty good deck in the meta. So hope you enjoy the games, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Morgana, Elder Dragon, and Shyvana. Usually these matchups tend to be pretty good for us, to be honest. I like the droplets. Maybe too early for the Burblefish. Obviously, we're trying to find... Okay, well, I guess I like the Disciple better now. We're trying to find... Oh. Well, this is interesting.
I don't do meditation.
I'll do one droplet and go Kennen if the opponent plays something that has 2 HP. If they play something that has 3 HP, then I'll just go second droplet and just push 3 damage. They have their challengers, right? And that's kind of what I'm worried about. Yeah, so we'll go like this. We'll just have the recall available to recall one of these, whichever the opponent drags. If the opponent's gonna drag one of the droplets, if I can recall it and replay it and recall it and replay it, then we're gonna be getting this Kennen leveled up very quickly. Ah, they have both. Okay, so they have both. In which case, I guess let's just get one here. And then we'll go recall on the other one. I think the draw is worth it. It also levels up our Ahri, right? So it's leveling up both our units at the same time. I'm a little bit annoyed, I guess, that I don't have anything else, though. So the opponent got a really good hand to deal with our aggression. Like a really good hand. Let's go here first. Honestly, let's give them all the droplets. I don't think I'm gonna be... Like, if you have a single combat, you can play your single combat. I don't think I'm gonna be recalling them anyways. And I already have another one that will let us level up the Kennen. So, what? Sure? Yeah, again, I didn't mind this because I have a second droplet here. Or a third one, sorry. So then we play Kennen. And we can start stunning their challengers. We still have access to the Kennen Lightning Rush. And this starts discounting our Burblefish. Is it Seinen? Or do we just... I don't think we play Seinen just yet. I think we just go Shaman Wind, Disciple. What is... The opponent's gonna have what? Cloud Drake?
I am the Simon Wind.
I'm gonna get a lot of draw though. Like, I think the Seinen comes out next turn. And not right now. That's more annoying. Because I kinda don't wanna hit this one. Let's go like this. Let's just save the unit and push that extra damage. Opponent gets to keep the Broadwind alive as well.
Hey, over here.
So the opponent gets to keep the Broadwind alive. The cannon is giving me the value. I mean, I'm okay taking this, right? It just means that I get to kill your Fleet Feather. I'm surprised that the opponent took that like that, right? I just get to kill your Fleet Feather now. I guess it doesn't matter if we do it both at once, to be honest. If you have the single combat, you have the single combat. Doesn't look like they have it. We can still play Shaman Wind here. And I still have access to the Rico for later. Ah, that's the Ahri. Okay, so with the Ahri on the field, I think we're gonna be in a good spot. So with Ahri and Burblefish now, this is looking really good for us. I don't want the Ahri to get hit by the Morgana, I guess, so I have to be careful about that. A second Fire Spitter is certainly a problem. Do I care? I guess I really don't. Definitely don't want to play this Ahri. I mean, if the opponent doesn't attack here, it's good for us. Because that means I keep 2 more Elusives for the Ahri to have next turn. So I'm alright with the opponent not attacking here. Like, usually this pass is awkward because you don't want to pass, right? And give them the advantage. But because the opponent literally... Like, yeah, now what did you do against this Ahri? Right?
The world's heart beats with mine.
You kept the 2 Elusives on the field, so now I have targets for Ahri.
Night protects the huntress.
I don't know that we actually play the Seinen anymore. I think maybe we just go... okay, yeah, because the Seinen... Yeah, I don't think we play the Seinen. What I'm thinking is that I kind of like the draw with the Ahri Charm. I kind of like the draw with the Ahri Charm to potentially try to get like an upper fight, because I'm kind of worried about a strike. Opponent makes it so that they only have 1 strike available here. So they only have 1 strike that they could potentially have. And we have lethal now, even with the Ahri getting shut down. Because these are going to be 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
A whisper in the wood.
I wanna look for stuff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wanna look for more stuff. I wanna look for more stuff. Things like this help out a lot. Deathless. Sure. Gives me a blocker, I guess, for next turn. We have the Shaman Wind, right? So we go 0, 2. That leaves me with 5 mana, which is enough to still have access to the double thing. Opponent could have 2 strikes. So I need to be careful about that. They could have a single combat, 2 single combats, so they could have a single combat and the formidable a single combat. This one doesn't get Rico by Ahri, right? Yeah, we don't want that one to get Rico by Ahri. Alright, so with the 3rd Voodoo style, we're definitely chilling now, right? I want the Burblefish back more than I want the Disciples. So we go like this. You go for your first strike. And we also go for Wuju style. Yeah, so they go for the first strike here. So then we show them the first Wuju style on this one. Then you play your second strike, and I just play the other two Wuju styles, and they don't have it. Right. Yeah, unfortunately for the opponent, again, not attacking last turn. Looked good on paper for them. Looked very good on paper for them. But it meant that I had that extra 2 elusives this turn to just do whatever I wanted to do. So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Akshan and Morgana. So, the opponent kind of relies on having a lot of strikes and having the swinging blade, right? Which is why I kind of like the Knuckle fight and the recalls, but I also feel like I need to have units. I got punished with this deck where I don't get enough elusives to actually make a difference. So we probably want to have the elusives down first, and down to play the Bastaya, even though the drop that I guess will accomplish the same thing and allow us to play the Conspirator. But I kind of like the Bastaya just so that we can get the spell and as well as start advancing our verbal fish, right? So we get the spell in the draw. I wonder if he's actually Kennen. What if we actually go Kennen into Conspirator? I don't hate it. I don't mind going more for like a Kennen game plan. Or do we just go for the draw? No, I think I like the Kennen. I think I like the Kennen game plan. Let's just kill the Maokai.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
Opponent could have at most a 4-mob, right? And if they play 4-mob, they get punished by Wuju style. Yeah, it's just a 4-mob because the opponent doesn't have enough for like a quicksand. So they have to just block this or give me the 4-mob. They could go 4-mob on the Maokai, I guess. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it, right? So they were thinking about it, which means that they do have it.
Villains beware.
I could just honestly go for a recall right here.
Think you're fast enough?
I don't know that that's worth it. I think we just take the damage. I think we just take the damage and play the droplet. Have the recall to save our units instead. Maybe we actually just start going for the draw at this point. Try to find some more damage. Let's pass. No need to do anything else. I have to be worried about the opponent's Morgana at some point, right? That actually kind of helps me out, by the way. He advances the Burblefish. So I don't mind this. Let's go Shaman Win. Let's go Shaman Win here. And I guess let's go like this. A Quicksand is a problem. So a Quicksand is a problem. Alright, doesn't look like we have to worry about Quicksand. It's gonna be the Bruiser. It's a lot of damage. I don't think I'm concerned just yet. I think we just develop Elusives and just go for Seinen eventually. So I guess for now, let's just pass. We can also go Shadow Shift at any time to trade with the Broadwind. Another cannon is huge too. Oh yeah, oh man. How do we do this?
Let me see your tech.
What if we just go like this and just sacrifice that? Deny them the Lucky 5 and just replay cannon? If we just pass, when it's a 9 HP, let's just pass. Opponent's at 9 HP, and we can just attack next turn with the Seinen, buffing everything up. I guess I'm still worried about Quicksand, so maybe I don't want to have... They're probably gonna just search right now. So by not blocking, I'm committing myself to have to finish the game next turn, right? which I don't think is a bad thing, especially now we also have this Nullify. 2-4. I guess I could have blocked with the cannon because cannon is not pushing any damage here.
Talk is worthless.
If I let them search, they can find the search, right? They can find the quicksand. I still think we have to go Seinen, right? We have to go Seinen. We hit the impact. So the impact is going to be 2 more damage. And we get to have everything +1/+1. So you can search for the quicksand here. And that will be a problem. But I think
Yoink.
2, 4, 6. We still have lethal through quicksand. So we still have lethal through quicksand. The opponent has to... You still have lethal through quicksand unless the opponent kills another unit here. Because they can quicksand this too. And this is still 2 damage. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can also be the lightning rush. Opponent has to go for the Morgana, but like they did the Morgana on probably the worst unit in my opinion. I guess this is a problem, right? If I attack with the impact now, if I attack with the impact, opponent just gets to heal, right? But that means that they're losing Morgana. Sure, I'm okay with them losing Morgana. I'm not gonna play that Shackle. I could also just... go like this and replay it. Make it so that this is lethal. I'm gonna overdraw, by the way, by doing this, because I think the shackle goes away after the draw. So whatever card I'm drawing from this, and just losing it. I guess I could just play the apprentice at the disciple. Maybe the disciple was actually better. Yeah, so we overdraw. Yeah, we could just play the disciple because now I actually have to go ahead and commit the disciple anyways. Yeah, I could have just overridden the thing. I thought the shackles would go away beforehand. This has to be a quicksand. This has to be a quicksand that the opponent has to have.
Pain must be felt.
That's not enough because I can nullify the strike. Yeah, so that's why I needed to have another unit here so that this is lethal. And now we have still enough mana for nullify. And there it is. So then we just nullify this and that's the game. And why you also want to put the Saining at the very end. So you want to put the Saining at the end so that the opponent can not just lifesteal, right? So there we go. GG's. In this match, we're going against Morgana and Mordekaiser. So obviously the suppressions are going to be annoying. I like this Disciple. I think I like the Disciple. The Nullify is really good. Can beat the Deathgrass or a Haste Spike. This is really good. This is really good. This is also really good because now we can go ahead and go Conspirator on it and get the draw. Okay. I guess I should have actually gone Droplet first. I should have also just played a Droplet here. I don't know why I didn't. I'm making like slight misplays that don't make any sense. So we could have gone. For some reason, I thought I had the attack token on 1, right? And ended up getting punished there. I guess sure. I guess I just go Wuju style on it. Yeah, I guess I just go Wuju style on it and defend it. Kill the challenger and then we just recall it back next turn. We still have access to the Nullify. Have to deal with the suppression. We don't have any recalls. Let's get a little bit of draw here. Okay, we get the recall now. I like the Droplet. I like the Droplet over the Shyvana Wing just because it gives us access to I guess opponent, like, it gives us access to the Nullify. I feel like I need to have a way to deal with the Nullify. I guess we can just recall. Sorry, we have the hate spike, not the Nullify. Okay, well, I guess opponent just says do whatever you want, right? So I just go like this, and I just attack with both. We can recall and Nullify as well. We get a lot of draw here. Ahri's almost leveled up, and these guys are gonna be lowering down my king as well. Ooh. So I guess we'll just go here first. And now we don't care, actually. We don't need to even do the recall. Let's make sure that we don't take too much damage, though. Now we'll go like this. We'll go another Conspirator.
Time for a leap of faith.
Okay, we still don't get the Ahri or the Burble Fishes. Or the Seinen, I guess. It could also be good. Let's go here first. Oh my goodness.
The dark beckons.
Again, we still have this Nullify. I guess Morgana is gonna be a problem. Yeah, Morgana's gonna be a problem. We're letting the opponent kill one of my units here. If they wanted to. Yeah, they're gonna go for the suppression. They're gonna go ahead and play the Mordekaiser. And they have double challengers. No Ahri. No Ahri is a problem. I don't even know that we protect any of these units. I think we just go Shadow Assassin and go like I think we just take this damage. Go Shadow Assassin, go Droplet, and go Shaman Wing. It's because I have too many cards, right? I have too many cards in my hand. There's the Burble Fish. Still need 4 more spells to use there. So we go like this. Go like this. Not enough. Not enough. Droplet.
They cannot hide.
We're gonna lose one of these guys. Sure. Yeah, we'll lose it. We'll lose one of them. Knowing that I'm not dying next turn, I think it's fine. That doesn't get shackled, right? So that doesn't get shackled because we still have all of this. I guess the opponent could have... I need to keep the Nullify up. 3, 5, 8. We live at 1. Yeah, we live at 1. Sure. We live at 1 and we'll have the Burble Fish and another Elusive here. I guess we have to just play it. We have to just play it because otherwise we just take too much. We need to, like... We need to be able to use spell cards here. Opponent's making it really hard, right? They're just making us burn cards. They're just making us burn cards. Why don't we just go like this? I don't want to burn a card. I really don't want to burn a card here. We have the Nullifies to save ourselves against the opponent's stuff. Let's go a second recall. Wait, does it matter? That doesn't matter, right? Yeah, the second glimpse doesn't matter. Because I still get my thing back. Yeah. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. All you can do now is kill this Burble Fish, I guess. Which is a big deal, right? Nope. Yeah, they're just forcing us to use a bunch of spells, a bunch of mana on this suppression. Which is worth it, I guess, for them, but it's not gonna be enough to kill us unless we literally draw nothing with the Seinen, right? Like, if we literally get nothing here, then they definitely get there. Oh my goodness. Okay. 6, 7, 8, right? We lose some damage here. It's not enough. Because now we're not going to have enough damage unless we get the impact here. There it is. So this is back to being lethal with the Wuju style. Actually, so now we can also just go like this. And this is game. Okay. Yeah. That's a nice ghost, right? We have enough here to go for Wuju style and also have Nullify. So that ends up giving us a lot of value. But it's really weird that we didn't get our champion. So GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Maokai and Mordekaiser. So the opponent's gonna try to mill us, and we're gonna try to elusive them down, right? I don't hate this hand. I'm gonna keep it. It's a little bit slow, right? But the Recall and the Nullify are really good at keeping my units alive. And we get the Sane in there, right? So the Sane is going to be really nice as well. So we push damage here. Just get that 1. We get the draw next turn, push 3. And like, it's going to start adding up. It's going to start adding up, right? Surely. We get tag out. Do need some more, like any Ahri, I guess. I guess Ahri's going to be slow to level up here, but it will give us an extra draw right here.
Silent as death.
We have the way to actually stop the middle with Nullify and Deny.
Night falls.
It's not looking great, but it's also not looking bad. So, yeah. Okay. I want to see if the opponent plays this. Yeah, there we go. And that's what I was expecting. I was expecting the Jury Rig. So I was expecting the Jury Rig to come down. Opponent's just gonna try to toss everything down, right? Let's go like this, and let's go like this. I just want to start using spells and getting the draw. Like, I want to start using spells to get this Burble Fish down, because I'm gonna need this Burble Fish to come in soon, right? Yeah, so we can go like this. We go Shadow Assassin. We can play a Droplet. The opponent's gonna be able to get their mill condition really quickly. Like, really quickly. We will be able to
And so, life springs anew.
we will be able, opponent doesn't even have space next turn to get another sapling, actually. So this is good for us, unless the opponent, like, if the opponent tries to sacrifice one of their other units, we can just Nullify. I have to be careful not to just die, and that's where the Seinen comes in, giving us some blockers. That's another undergrowth that just went bye-bye. Like, I think we just beat them, because unfortunately for the opponent, they want their units to die, and we're not attacking into them to have their units die. Alright? So, like, it makes it really hard for them to get anything done. Yeah, sure. Be my guess. Let's get this impact here. Just push more damage next time. We'll go Droplet and go second Seinen, I guess.
The sun rock got me good.
I don't think I'm dying, right? There's your water here. You don't even get the sapling for it to die. So the opponent doesn't even get the sapling. They're gonna have to have. Okay. So that makes our impact a little bit worse because we're not trading enough damage here. Yeah. So the impact becomes a little bit worse now. So I guess I'll just go Droplet into second Seinen. Oh, that's a good one. But I guess that's where Seinen comes in, especially if I hit Challenger. That's a very good hit. That's a very good hit. So if I hit the Challenger here, I should be okay. That's another Undergrowth that we're seeing. Challenger, Challenger, Challenger. Not Challenger. So we're only pushing 6 damage, I guess. Have to be careful to not die, right? We have the tag out, so I'm not really dying anyways. We get to nullify one of these units here. We still have another nullify for next turn. Next turn I will have to block, right? Next turn I'm gonna have to block so that we don't die.
Life above all.
Oh, they're just gonna go for it. Or try to, at least. We have nullify and deny, remember, right? So we're not gonna die to the opponent. That's a good hit. That's a very good hit.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
Still needs one more. Let's go Kennen.
Possess the secrets of Kinku.
We have to keep mana for deny and nullify. So we have to keep mana for deny and the nullify. We'll have to block everywhere else. If we go like this,
Think you're fast enough?
the opponent levels up the Maokai. I need to kill this guy here. I guess we go like this. But then if I play anything else, I'm just losing. We just go here. Like, the opponent thinks they're gonna mill us, but again, we have deny and nullify, so that's gonna help us out. And next time we just have to have the Elusives to just finish the game. I couldn't play the second part of Wuju style because it would tap me out of the cards that I need, right? So then here we're just gonna have to rely on the Burblefish, Disciple, and Conspirator to just finish the game. Opponent has 3 more champions in their deck right now. Ooh, we want to play this, right? We just want to get the Burblefish low. I can play Disciple, but that's about it.
What could you ever teach me?
And we still have the 2 impact here, so that's 2 damage. I cannot tap out. Right? Like, that would be throwing the game away if I tap out of answers.
And so life springs anew.
I will be tapping out of answers if I did anything. I guess we'll go like this. Probably was better to wait until I had the Burblefish down, so I need to keep 6 mana every time.
I am the
This is
sea moon wind.
2,
Whoosh!
4, 5. That's huge. So that just wins us the game then, right? I'm gonna put it on this one actually. And I'm gonna just go like this. You have to do something. Like, it doesn't matter what they have. We have deny and nullify, so we end up just winning the game. Even without the ghost, right? The ghost only added an extra 4 damage. So it wouldn't have mattered. So now we are able to go for the nullify here because we know that nothing is gonna matter, right? Like, we had deny and nullify as a backup to stop them from having any answer to us on the stack. I think they have to try to go for the watery grave shot and stuff, right? And just force us not to have it. Maybe they didn't have it. Maybe they were just waiting for us, right? So, GG's. In this match, we're going against Riven and Morgana. This should be very hard for us. Because we don't have a lot of good blockers. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good blockers, right? And the opponent's just gonna try to like be very aggressive. Oh, they're playing Demacia, not even target. Interesting. Demacia Naxos instead of target Naxos like the usual Morgana Riven. So what am I expecting here? I'm not sure actually. I mean, there's something you have for 1 mana that I can think of. I'm guessing more challengers. More challengers, maybe like some random rally here and there. I kind of like... I'm gonna do it. I want to say I kind of like the Conspirator on the cannon, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and slap this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. The question is it Shadow Assassin or is it cannon? We can go Disciple.
The past is
It's a Riven, right?
learn to bear.
I guess we don't have to go for anything else for now. We can just take this damage. Maybe we play the cannon anyways and just put it on her. It taps me out of the recall, so that might be a mistake on my part. Opponent gets 1 blade fragment. We start getting these elusives coming down. A little bit far away from Satan, unfortunately. Opponent gets the overwhelm.
What conflict awaits?
What are you doing here? I think we just pass. Like, I think we just pass here. If that was all the opponent was doing, the pass would have been correct. Now that the opponent is doing a little bit more, maybe we don't pass. If they go for the quick attack. Interesting. Do we just kill her then?
You have much to learn.
Let's go like this. Let's force the form up or a single combat out of the opponent. I want to threaten the Riven. Yeah, see, so they have to go for the form up, right? So they have to go for the form up just so that they can actually keep their Riven alive to the Mark of the Storm. We can, we need to get a tag out. We need to get a tag out or something that will help me. Let's go for the draws. Let's go for the draws. To try to get that tag out.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
Yeah, so we can go like this. Because at this point, we're going to try to just level up cannon. I wonder if the opponent takes the bait here and blocks the cannon.
Strike quickly.
Like, you have to just take that damage. You can't just block that, yeah. So we get to level up cannon next turn. The opponent has the full blade fragment. We haven't found our tag out, so we could just straight up just lose this turn. Yeah, because they're gonna have the overwhelm. The Morgana is gonna level up.
I am reforged.
So we take. What are we taking? We're taking 8, 10 damage. We still need 3 more. We can go Satan and have a good blocker, but no, because the Morgana is gonna take away the blocker, right? The Morgana takes the blocker away, no matter what we do. I think we just try to go for the tag out. Try to dig for the tag out. We also have Will of Ionia, right? So we're gonna go ahead and play 1 Shaman Win. Opponent is searching for the overwhelm fragment so that they can give it to the Morgana. Looks like they got it.
Leave me no other choice.
Yeah, they got it. So now if they also have a might, they don't even need a might. They just need to go ahead and do this. Yeah. So because they got it, they can just do whatever. They can just go might here and they just win the game, right? So they just go Might right here and they just win the game. They have exactly 3 mana to do that. They might, actually they might, yeah, they might goes +6, so yeah, it's enough to kill us. They didn't have it. Maybe they have, wait, it's not a Fervor. It's not a Fervor. A Cataclysm gets punished very easily. So what is it?
Silent as death.
I think we get there. I think we get there. We have the recall. We have the Ahri. I guess the Fire Spitter is not enough.
Break the wind.
I'm still worried. I guess I lose to Fire Spitter plus Fire Spitter plus a Fervor finishes the game. Unless I hit the heal from this. Okay, no, we beat the Fervor now because we have the Nullify.
The world's heart beats with mine.
So because we have the Nullify, we can beat the Fervor. Or a Willing Death.
Captivating.
Oh, I hope that was mud.
We go like this. We have a second Nullify now too, so like literally anything that the opponent has doesn't matter anymore. We beat double Fervor. Let's play around Willing Death. Let's play around the Willing Death by going like this. So the opponent doesn't have a Willing Death access. They only really have access to, yeah, like a stun. And for the stun, we can go Nullify. And opponent can have a second stun and go we can go Nullify again. That's 2 stuns out of the way. You have the third one? No, they can't have a third one because it's a Tyrant card. So the only reason they had the stuns is because they had double Morgana in their hand. So the double Nullify draw was kind of clutch, allowing me to just do exactly this, right? So, GG. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Kennen, Ahri, and Elder Dragon. Again, it's just really about the boons on the Burblefish, right? That's really what we care about. And of course, having access to Burblefish, because otherwise we would have to be playing, Bilgewater, right? And the fact that the Elder Dragon region doesn't have any spells means that you have a lot of good hits with Burblefish. And without having to worry about a lot of the low rolls that come from Burblefish being on Bilgewater, right? There's a lot of like bad one-cost spells in Bilgewater. It's not as much with Ionia, right? You even saw us getting Ghost a couple times to be able to get the victory. You can get Wuju Style, you can get another recall. Like a lot of the 1-mana spells from Burblefish in Ionia end up being really useful, and that's kind of what makes this deck really click compared to just dropping Elder Dragon and just playing Bilgewater to get access to Burblefish. Now, in terms of like how this deck is doing in the meta, it's not doing too hot, right? I think it's sitting like at a 44% win rate. I think it's because people are playing it incorrectly and also kind of building more meme builds. I think this build here is pretty optimized at just doing what you need to do, which is just trying to win the game, right? There's no reason to play anything else in the Elder Dragon region because all we care about is the Elusives. All we care about is the Elusive. At the core, this deck is an Elusive deck, and you should be planning to play for that game condition. Obviously, the Kennen helps on getting your Burblefish low enough to be able to just play him. And then once you have that Burblefish on the field and you get something like the Impact and the Fearsome, you're able to start pushing a lot of damage with the Burblefish that the opponent might not be playing around. And that's kind of what you want to build for. With that said, it's just like any other Elusive deck. You want to start with units, right? So I will say you prioritize the Disciple because the Disciple can get you the draw and those spells that discount your Burblefish. So I like prioritizing the Disciple, but also the Droplet, the Kennen are also good cards to keep. The Conspirator and the Shadow Hazard. Honestly, pretty much just keep all your early units. Keep all your early units, even Ahri if you see her. Like, this is kind of what you want to see. Everything that costs 3 or less, just keep it in your hand. And then the spells and the stuff, you're going to just draw them naturally as the game goes on. You want to try to put as much damage as you can in the first few turns, and then slowly start building for the Seinen to buff up all your elusives, for you to have these Burblefish that are going to come down and just get a lot of value, and kind of just go from there. There's a lot of sneaky damage that you can push, even if you only get like the impact boom into your Seinen. So that's what ends up making this deck really shine. And of course, we have a ton of protection between the Nullifies, the Recalls, the Tag Outs, even the Shadow Shift to try to keep our Elusives alive, even against the opponent having stuff like single combat or stuff like that can actually deal with our Elusives. So, but yeah. That's really all I can say, right? Again, it's just early aggression and just play like any other Elusive deck with the upside that you have access to the boons when you go to play your Burblefish. So yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's games. If you did, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also join our channel and become a member. We have 2 tiers, gladiators and champions, each one with the different perks. You can check that out in the join button below or in the direct link on the description. It's the best way to support us if you enjoy our content. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.